It doesn't begin with shouting. It begins quietly, a child watching an adult fall apart and realizing something no child should ever have to realize. If I don't stay strong, everything will collapse. At that moment, childhood starts slipping away, not suddenly, not visibly, but psychologically. The child becomes alert, careful, emotionally awake long before their brain is ready. They stop asking for comfort and start becoming the comfort. They learn to read moods instead of playing. They learn silence instead of safety. They learn responsibility instead of rest. And the world applauds them. You're so mature. You're so responsible. But no one asks the real question. What did this child have to give up to become this way? Psychology has a name for this pattern. It's called parentification. It happens when a child is pushed into an emotional role meant for adults, becoming the listener, the stabilizer, the one who holds everyone together. This doesn't build strength, it builds hyper-awareness, a nervous system that never truly rests. That child grows up scanning every room, sensing tension before words are spoken. Believing love must be earned by being useful, their needs feel dangerous. Other people's needs feel urgent. So slowly, they disappear inside themselves. They don't vanish physically, they perform. They become the good child, the quiet achiever, the emotionally strong one. And eventually, even they forget that this version of them was built for survival, not for living. If this feels familiar, know this: nothing was wrong with you. You adapted because you had to. That child doesn't disappear when they grow up. They simply grow older inside a body that looks adult. The survival patterns they learned early don't fade with time. They adapt, they mature, and quietly, they begin running the adult life from the background. As an adult, they often become hyper-independent, not because they don't need help, but because needing still feels unsafe. They equate love with responsibility. They feel worthy only when they are useful. Rest feels uncomfortable. Stillness feels suspicious. Because their nervous system never learned what safety feels like. In relationships, they overfunction. They listen more than they speak. They fix more than they feel. They carry emotional weight that was never meant to be theirs. They may appear calm, capable, successful, but inside, they are exhausted. Because strength was never a choice, it was a requirement. Joy can feel unfamiliar, receiving can feel uncomfortable, and vulnerability can feel dangerous. Not because they are broken, but because survival came before safety. What once protected them now quietly limits them. The coping strategies that save the child can imprison the adult. Healing doesn't begin by becoming stronger. It begins by becoming safe. And that starts the moment you stop asking, "What's wrong with me?" and start asking, "What happened to me?"